But I'm not gonna try to work it out. I'm gonna go fix this eyelash. I'll be right back. Hello, how are you? I had to turn this camera this way. And apparently, okay, real quick, while we wait for everybody to get in here. Hey, Walkabout, thank you for coming. Before we get up into these mini reads, apparently, okay, let folks come in. Apparently, they not selling my I don't know what that's about, but they're not selling my the makeup that I be using. I done went to like 4 or 5 different of the same stores to see if they had them there, and I'm like, here we go, because the last time that happened, because now it look lighter, okay, it's lighter than my neck, okay, that happens a lot, but this time I can just see it real good. Oh, child. So at any rate, it happened back in the day one time with Milani. Milani Cosmetics are really, really good. Well, they were. I don't know if they still are because I stopped using it. But they had a cream to powder, right? Because the older that you get, you know, you can't use certain stuff. Well, some people probably can. I guess it depends on your genetics and your skin and how you take care of what you got going on. Okay, cool. So they stopped selling the color. Like my color, they only had like really light colors, pale colors and stuff like that. And I'm talking about even when you go online, it's kind of like what happened with the green Benadryl. They stopped selling the green Benadryl right when I figured out, I learned that it works really, really well because green has medicine in it. Cool. Not gonna hold you. It be low-key pissing me off. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, y'all. Hey, Creole Queen. I mean, well, people say that. People could say that all they want to, and I appreciate that as a compliment. But I do have pigmented skin, so I have these dark spots. Like, if a pimple will bust on its own, even if it don't bust, it'll turn into a dark spot. I have really sensitive skin. Which also, I want to ask y'all a question too. I want to ask y'all if y'all been going through a shift, because most of this year has been a shift overall. But I know with shifts come different types of recalibrating, integrating energies, and all of the 1-2s, right? Everybody knows what they know, but so we are just here discussing. But I walked in the store the other day. And because when I walked outside, I had already been outside, but I had came home and I left back out. I walked outside and I was extremely sensitive to like everything, right? I know my taste buds are different now, but as far as like my eyes and my skin, it's really, really sensitive. So I wonder if y'all going through any of that, because it's a lot of upgrades going on and we just have to stay in the moment, be present. What do we need to do? Where do we need to go? what stays, what goes, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if also, since I haven't talked to y'all in a while, last week around this time, things got real weird. And then all the way up until like Sunday, things were extremely weird. You may have been in a space where you recognize that like something is off. And an astrologer popped up on my timeline talking about the dark moon. So the dark, it was like, I don't know if it was waxing, waning, gibbous. I can't remember. It wasn't full or new. But that was a lot going on the end of last week. Hold on. Like, oh no, baby, not today. And tomorrow ain't looking good. Baby, we had a laugh out of this world the other day. Now, what are we doing? Surrender or... Oh, let me put this on here so that I can see if I need to switch to Wi-Fi. I like that better. It make me look sun-kissed, okay? Let me see, honey. Honey. Uh-oh, turn it down, girl. We don't need to hear all that. Uh-oh, turn it down, girl. We don't need to hear all that. Took a little screenshot. Okay. All right. So let me put this here so that I can try and keep up with if it trip out or not. Okay, how the little desk look right there, because we are recording this in this orientation because it said it was stuck. It did that before last year, and I'm like, I didn't even change it. So it's not a big to-do, okay? We just go with the flow. All right. Everything. Your sense of smell is heightened. Everything is so crazy. And y'all know I love me some tuna, okay? So I was trying to eat a little tuna the way that I be eating a little tuna. And baby, when I tell you it tastes like it was straight out the sea. When I tell you it tasted like they just caught it. Okay? When I tell you it tastes like they had just caught that fish. Oh my goodness. I'm talking about just caught it, scaled it, gutted it, and cut it up. I was like, hold on, why am I tasting all that? What is going on? I wanted to get on here and tell y'all a little 1-2 joke that happened the other day with my homegirl that be outside, okay? Because I ain't seen the other one that told me about the one that be standing in the middle of the street. But I saw my other homegirl. But I got to tell y'all the joke. Y'all gonna laugh so hard. Oh my God. Y'all gonna laugh so hard. Like, girl, what? Girls, boys, sirs, ladies, madam, gentlemen. Be the damnedest of things going on, man. I learned me a lesson in it aside from the obvious, but that's my girl though. She's so much of my homegirl that my kids be talking about your homegirl outside. Okay? Your homegirl outside, that's how much of my homegirl she is. Because her smile, this lady smile, even though she's not always in the present, right? She's not here. Even though she's not always here, she has a smile that can light up a room. Do you hear me? That eyelash is hanging. She has a smile that can light up a room. And what's so crazy, I'm going to tell y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all going to laugh y'all ass off. You going through an upgrade. You had a ride driving on the expressway. Of course. At all times, you are protected. So this what happened, y'all. Y'all listening? So I'm getting out the car, taking stuff, getting stuff out the car, taking the house real quick. 1, 2, okay? Had to park a certain type of way, and boom, there she go. And I was like, hey, girl. And she told me, hey. I'm telling you, her smile is so big, and it just do something. It warms you up. You know what I mean? Because you know that whatever it is that she went through, it took her up and through there, and that happens. But you could tell that there's still some type of light in her. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them, ain't no light in their child. Don't even speak to them. Don't even look at them. Like the one that told me, fuck you, bitch. Don't even look at that hoe. That hoe looking for drama. Okay? So my homegirl out there, right? And keep in mind, this woman never asks me for nothing. Anytime I give to her, she never, like, you know how sometimes you can give somebody something, they just keep asking, they don't know how to stop. She never asks me for nothing, right? I just see a need and feel it. Cool. So that's neither here nor there. So that goes with her saying, hey, she don't speak in incomplete sentences, okay? Unless she cussing somebody out. If she cussing somebody out, all of the words come out, okay? She speaks in complete sentences when she is on you, okay? She about that action, okay? Because she cussed out the 7-Eleven man. One of my kids told me, like, she was down there going off on him. I'm like, I'm glad they didn't call the police on him. So she was like, hey. I'm like, hey, girl, what's up? She was like, she had this thing in her hand, right? It looked like a Bluetooth speaker to me, y'all, okay? So she had this Bluetooth speaker in her hand, a tall one. And she was like, hey, buy this? I was like, yeah, cool. I'll buy it. You know what I'm saying? She didn't give me no price. I didn't even think to ask no price. I just went there and found the whatever change that I had on me to pay for this Bluetooth speaker. Hear me out, y'all. We finna get started in a minute. To pay for this Bluetooth speaker. Cool. So I go back out there with $3. And she was looking at it like this, y'all. I said, okay, here. She was like, I said, oh, that's not enough. She said, I said, well, how much did you want for it? Okay, because we know you done found this in somewhere. Or took it from, well, she probably found it, okay? So, I don't think she stole it, but, and wait till I tell you. Okay, so, I was like, she said 10. I was like, oh, girl, let me go see if I got 10, because I don't think I got that, because I only had 3. So, I went in the house and found some dollars in somewhere else, and it was like $6. So I was like, here, girl, I got 6. I ain't got the other one, okay? She was like, okay, and she handed it to me. Okay, lesson number 1, just, okay, I don't want, how much is it? Okay, let me get that to you. I don't want this speaker, okay? Cool. Nope, me being my ass, somebody can use this speaker. Girl, stop, okay? I went there and washed my hands and washed it up. But that don't make no difference. No, say no. Okay, let me tell you why. So I text my son. I was like, I got a Bluetooth speaker right here. You want it? This is just bad business all the way around. It was a lot of lessons learned in just that moment, okay? And my son was like, take a picture of it and send it to him. Boom, did that. Like, I don't see it nowhere. Okay, cool. I'm looking for it too. I don't see it nowhere. I'm like, they were like, well, what is on the, what does the name say? And I told them what the name, the only words that were on there were on a button on the back. Cool, not a problem. So we didn't figure it out. I was like, oh well, but I did still tell the story about how I bought the speaker. Don't make it no better that my other son come. We went out to eat the other day, and he came and he was like, I was like, can you see how to turn this Bluetooth speaker on? Okay, come. So he looking at it. I didn't tell him the story yet, right? But he looking at it and he was like, I don't know. He pulled it up. He look online and pull it up. He take off the top because you could twist the top off, right? And then when he was twisting the top off, the bottom came unscrewed. And he was like, Mama, really? Really, Mama? I was like, wait, it's a Bluetooth speaker. It must be one of the fancy ones. Oh, man. He told my mom, no, look at this. So he showed me where the bottom was off and showed me how it looked. And I was like, what is that? He told my mama, really? I was like, why is it made like that? To my mama, this is for... I was like, you guys to be fucking kidding me. Where the fuck did she get that from? Okay? It was one of them things that men used to jack off, bitch. And my son gonna FaceTime my other son to my look at what mama got. To my, yeah, she showed me that. To my, do you know what it is? And took the bottom off. And my son put in his group chat, okay? And in his group chat, one of the boys was like, tell her, shit, I got $9 for it. She want me to take it off my hands. Okay, this is disgusting, first and foremost. This is disgusting. This is low-key embarrassing because I didn't know what the fuck that was, okay? Like, bro, what is going on? What happened to my son kids, y'all? That eyelash is laying like it's been drinking. I don't know why I keep going off. It's going right off, child. Y'all know the vibes. I don't have time for this, man. I was like, and my son told me, ain't no what you call it on here. He found out so fast. I was like, well, but thank you. Let's get started. We're gonna do fire because it's Leo season. I'm trying to figure it out. I still been feeling like Leo season. Now, for real. Leo season, y'all. So we do a fire, earth, air, and water. All right. I don't know, y'all. I guess we can use these. Your birthday's on the 15th. Happy birthday. I know this thing is kind of lame. It's a lot going on. Because when I went to Micro Center yesterday to pick up a holder with a little light or whatever that go on there and stuff like that. Excuse me. I look in the box. It's a piece missing. I'm like, oh, well. We're going to stick with the old one, too, that's been acting up with us. I don't know. Where the box go? Hold on. Let me find the box. Why is you asking me that? Oh, I think I know why you asking me that. Tell me why you asking me that. It's the Earth Magic. No, this ain't the Earth Magic. This is the Enchanted Map. The Earth Magic deck is really, really good, too. There's a lot of decks that are really, really good. Where I just put the box? I mean, baby. Where did you put the box? The font is the same on the front. On the front of what? On the front of this box? Oh, here they go. I like this little drawer, okay? Who is this by? Colette Baron Reed. Who is the Energy Oracle by? Y'all getting this gun popping today. I'm feeling like it, okay? My little cascarilla on here. It's Colette. Okay, open it then and walk about. I don't know. But y'all done seen these cards before. I think that I've used them before, but not too much. Where's my, let me see, is there something in here? We in and out today. Because this eyelash is hanging like I really just woke up off of it and didn't. Yeah, I know how them sleeping eyelashes look. Been around the world, yeah. I ain't got no time. No time for fake shit. Just sipping Cristal with this real shit. from East to West Coast doing real shit. And if you keep talking, let me see, honey. It's wobbly, wobbly, wobble, wobble. Hey, I had to go back real quick, y'all. I had to go back and make me a playlist from 2017. Okay. Put me on the old jams real quick. Or I need to make one from early 2000s. I already got one for the 90s somewhere. Where is this clock? There she go. Wobble, do wobble, wobble, wobbin'. All right. So let's get into these fire signs real quick. 1, 2, 1, 2. What do you have here? Walk about, if possible, while you're in here, please let me know. What that's oldies as far as the 2000s. I'm not talking about overall, because I like stuff from way back, even before my time. So anything is an oldie compared to the timeline that we are on now, that they're shifting us into a new timeline. So that's why you got to be on point with what you got going on, because there's an entire world shift, but then we have individual shifts, collective shifts, and pod shifts. You see what I mean? Yeah, on that level. All right. So what do you have here for the fire signs? Thank you. Wide open. And then outside, but earn opportunity, baby. Moonlight. Ooh, don't we have that's Aquarius, new moon. Okay. Storm fields, okay. Wishing well under wide open, earn opportunity. Slow and steady under moonlight. All right. And under storm fields is unexpected visitors. All right. Somebody pulling a pop-up. All right. So the first card is wide open. This is kind of like, this is a new beginning, of the world card, right? So this can be in any area of your life or your life overall. Okay. I do feel what I'm getting with these two cards here is that you need to know, what is it that you desire? Ain't nothing like they are listening. This is a firm opportunity for growth, expansion. This is about movement. You may be getting a lot of signs and symbols from flying things, not necessarily whatever the flying thing is, right? The direction that you have been going in is dried, is depleted. And it looks like it here. See here? She's standing on the top of this mountain, right? So she's standing on the top of this mountain, and the way up, the journey up, right? A lot of things have withered and died off, which is always good. Always good, because that way you can't go back, right? And sometimes people do go back, and it's mostly because for their own reasons, right? Instead of it being in alignment with their assignment, divine reasons, divine circumstances, things that align with their assignment. All right. Then you got the wishing well under that. So like I said, the stars are aligned. Overall, this is a great opportunity to plant something, or something will be blossoming. We do have the new moon in Aquarius. So whatever it is that you have, the seeds that you planted in the full moon in Aquarius, I think it was February. The full moon, whatever it is that you planted, you're about to see it come to fruition, right? So there's a lot of wide open, the arena is wide open. Then you got moonlight, slow and steady. So with those two, whatever you desire is going to take some time, but you also have to pace yourself. Here, there's secrets that are being revealed, and it may come from an unexpected source. It may even be that someone messages you, calls you. Okay, so I really do feel like somebody been peeking. Maybe they've been peeking and wait for the right opportunity to say something to you with this unexpected, the way that this unexpected visitors is coming across this moonlight. Tapping into your emotions. Some of you may be in a space of solitude or feel alone. There's a difference between alone and lonely. Maybe in a space where you feel alone in this space as well. But I feel like you're going to get some type of, it's the number 51. So there's some type of change that is happening, change of mind, change of circumstances, change of the way that you connect. These changes have a lot to do with what is it that needs to be broken up So this is a self-imposed tower that has to happen. It's kind of like when you are in this space of nothing but air and opportunity, nothing but expansion, nothing but growth, the direction that you can go is wide open. Are you listening? And then you move into that moonlight energy, which has a lot to do with your subconscious, the mother, seeing things for what it is. A lot of things being revealed to you that had not at first been revealed to you. Many of you may even connect more with the moon than any other planet. A lot of stuff is happening at night, so make sure that you are on alert for that, right? What are the laws that govern you? It's going to be a good time to stick to it. All day, every day is a good time to stick to them, okay? Like I had to create me a new law with that Bluetooth speaker, all right? So then you have storm fields, all right? Something is calculated. There's a calculated storm field here. The calculations are off, I feel, because of this unexpected visitors that's coming up under this. The calculations are off. This is a planned, I don't know why I get this with this, but I'm going to clarify to see if it goes a different direction. But this is calculated, black and white, black and white, black and white. If you know, you know. So this is a calculated storm, a calculated tower. So be mindful of that. I think it's going to be revealed to you before it even happens, but this is calculated. And I feel the way that storm is looking here today, because tomorrow if I read these, it might come up something different. But what I'm seeing here is that any fire that tries to, it's like fire trying to take something out, fire trying to burn something down, destroy something. But what I'm getting with this is you're connected with nature spirits, right? The natural order of things. Let me look. So there, it looks like it's rain all around this. It looks like that's a green green man, green protection energies coming in to dissolve that. But let me tell you right now, it is so important when you know that a storm is coming, when you know something is about to be off, that you get on your shit, okay? Don't just be like, oh yeah, I already know that's gonna happen. No, what is your defense, right? Yeah, this was plotted and planned. There was a mushroom. Y'all can look up the spiritual significance of mushrooms. There was a mushroom planted along your path, and you're going to see it. You're going to figure it out. Like that, it's like a flower trying to blossom as a mushroom trying to blossom as a flower. What the hell? So, like somebody may be trying to redirect some shit, because I get that with this. Let me show you. So you have this black and white thing that goes here, right? Let me show you. So you see that road going that way, but we can't really see. I'm pretty sure it still winds around like a mound and moves into this space over here. But from what I'm getting is that something here tried to was put in your way here. You got past this part, but something has been put in your way here to keep you from going around the mound and moving forward. But the thing is, the more that you move forward, the more destruction is going to cause for whoever this is trying to cause issues, child. Child, what is going on? What they are trying to destroy is something that is naturally presented. Whatever it is they're trying to destroy is going to whatever they're doing is going to self-destruct on them. Then you have the wishing well. So then with the wishing well, this is a lot of sun energy to me today. Okay, let me stop saying that, but I'm going to continue to say it probably. All right. But this is a lot of sun energy here. This is a lot of things presenting themselves. Some of you may see some type of apparition. You may even see how things are lining up with some type of kingdom, organization. This may be the bank. Some white rabbit over here. It looks like a rabbit. And that's not a rabbit, it's a flower, but it looks like a rabbit to me. Everything that has grown within you. There's a lot of, look at her dress. Her dress is white at the bottom and blue at the top. So there's a lot of wisdom coming up through you from the ancestral realm, the root chakra, the root of, right? You've done a lot of clearing, cleansing, and moving forward. This is a number 48, which will be a 3, so you'll begin to collaborate more. You're learning how to build power and collaborate more with your team, with your guidance, right? With your warriors, with your soldiers, okay? So That wishing well card is telling me that you communicate from a space of wisdom, or you will be doing so in the near future. You communicate with from a space of wisdom, all right? Security here. And that's why they want you to open up and ask, okay? You either ask. Then you got slow and steady, taking your time and doing things right, being very, this is a snail's pace. So slow and steady, and I understand how that goes because you do have moonlight up there, which is maybe a lot of solitude, a lot of thoughts coming in at night, a lot of realizations coming in under the moonlight. It could be the moon work, or the moon that is coming up, or the moon that you connect to, the moon phase that you connect to most. Boom. Ferns, something about ferns. I think they're plants. Okay, so with the slow and steady here, okay, so, because it's crossing the wide open card. With that slow and steady card, that has I feel like this has a lot to do with the opportunities that are presented to you. Don't make any sudden movements. Check all the boxes, right? What is it? Make sure things tick off all the boxes. Make sure, you know, you cross your T's, dot your I's, get somebody else to look over it. Some of y'all may have to get somebody else to do it. What's going on with the live, y'all? Why is it behind? Make sure y'all like, hey, Miss Franchelle. Make sure y'all like the live, please. Okay, it's perfect. It's glitching. Because it's slow over here. Child, what is going on? Baby, whatever. Then you have unexpected visitors, which is a 41. Right when you thought that you were not going to hear from someone, right when you thought that things were, you were in the clear about something, or maybe you feel like you were over and done with somebody. Some secret, the secret that comes to you, the information that comes to you to, hold on. Because why I say 12 over here, but 44 over there? Hold on. Weird. So I see what y'all be seeing now. Cool. That is crazy. That is so crazy to me. Okay, so so here's the thing, right? You ask a question, all right? You ask a question, you ask for things to be revealed to you, or you're sitting in this paradox of like, what the fuck, right? And you're trying to figure out what does it connect to? What sense does it really make? Because sometimes when you receive information, you can't ask somebody else for confirmation because maybe they are not well versed in what it is that is being, they're not well versed in the information that you are receiving, right? But this unexpected person, visitor, whatever this is, a pop-up, somebody pulling a surprise party and popping up, whatever that means, that's something that's coming out in that reveal. All right. And it may even be that you telepathically, you think that it's telepathic and it's not. All right. You have to, okay, so they want you to make sure that you pay attention to the connection of this unexpected shit, right? Because so much unexpected stuff can happen and you have to just look at it like, okay, what is this part of? Is this part of an old simulation? Is this part of a new simulation? Is this part of a future simulation? You see what I mean? But let's start clarifying here real quick, honey. Thank you. What is this wide open for these fire signs? Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. 6 of Cups, balanced up. This is a balance in emotions, a balance in the way that you feel about the world. All right. Some of you may have gotten into a space where you no longer have any grudges. You no longer have any certain types of feelings about certain things. Everything came full circle. Look, this is a new beginning. Out with the old, in with the new. I'm with you if you want that type of time. Out with the old and in with the new. Okay, because it did what it had to do. All right, there's a guardian here. Some of you may even be experiencing a strong connection with your guardian angel, your guardian overall, your higher self. Because not everyone is in a space where they can really sit and commune with their higher self. I think some of y'all can. There's something that happened in eclipse season that is coming back around, coming full circle. I don't know why I feel like that's gonna be an eclipse. It don't even really look like an eclipse, but whatever. A lot of things that were needed to be cleared in your youth have been cleared. It's just that, you know, sometimes things are over with and people don't know how to let that shit go. All right. Let me see. What is this moonlight? Eight of Wands. A lot of information coming through. And that's also that breakthrough insight. If you've been feeling bogged down, if you've been feeling a heaviness, if you've been feeling like everything's a challenge and you always have to defend yourself and it's always rah, 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 this is a breakthrough in communication of what needs your attention with that Eight of Wands. This is also a power card. Eights are power. So this is probably a magnitude of information coming through. It could be a download. I also feel like this has a lot to do with your spiritual guidance. Wands are more spiritual, passionate, your desires, your passion, your purpose, the vital energy that is needed to help propel you forward, right? Hold on, little clock. What is this storm feels? Because this is a strategic child. Somebody may be coming to see you. Someone may be coming to see you or trying to... Oh, okay. So whatever this is that someone is trying to do to cause upset, ruin, destroy, distract, distort, or whatever this is, because it could be the Tower card in the regular sense where the things that you built need to be broken down. So you can take it as that if you want to. If the story does not resonate with you, don't try to make it. But this is what I'm getting. Someone is strategically doing something to the point where with that black and white, black and white, black and white, right? Light dark, light dark. This may be somebody that one minute they this, next minute like, what the fuck? Like, bro, who are you really? Like, why one minute you are of the light and the next minute you are nothing but darkness, right? This is strategy with somebody that's imbalanced, right? So if you look here on this storm card all the way in the back there, this is what I got. Y'all see this right here? See that little bitty, it looked like your curtain's a little bit open right there. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this is tried to go directly to an opening. They tried to go directly to a gateway. They tried to go directly to the front door of an opening that they figured that you had, right? But that space is guarded because that storm is coming from the side. That storm is coming from the side. That's why I was thinking about this earlier. That's why you shouldn't be you shouldn't try to you shouldn't try to not do things in a certain way when it comes to protecting yourself, right? Because the way that you protect yourself and the way that you do things, the things that have worked, you got to keep doing those, but also stay on your path. Some of y'all are protected by bees. Bees protect you. So, yeah, because that mushroom got a bee coming to it, which is odd, ain't it? I don't know if bees and mushrooms go together. I don't know about how that works. But that bee is going to take the poison. That bee is going to take the hit. It's like somebody, because like if we could see how spiritual battles are performed and how they are won and all of that, I'm pretty sure, like in the sense of it being an action movie. Now that we have acts, we will see it. What is this storm feels here for these fire signs? The Three of Pentacles. Maybe somebody that you work with, somebody in close proximity, but you got a 6-6, so you got 3 6s. All right. So that also goes with the upgrade, right? What is it? 6 protons, 6 atom, not atoms, 6. I forgot, but 666. Okay. That may even go with this upgrade as well. Get more balanced and secure, being in a space where you are pulling in past life power, because the sixes do have a lot to do with karma. They do have a lot to do with coming to a space where you can weigh the good, bad, and indifferent of what it is that has happened on your path. That Three of Pentacles has a lot to do with working well with others, as well as it could be a group of people or 3 people, something like that. Sometimes, like, when people come to you with some sideways shit, tell them, take me out the group chat. Take me out the group chat, bitch. What is this wishing well? Ooh. Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords. Y'all getting some vital information, okay? This is a spark. This is keep going. This is renewed energy. This is also solar plexus energy, could be sacral energy, could be. The sun is not setting on whatever this is. I really do, because it comes after the storm. So I really do feel like whatever it is that you have been waiting for, or whatever it is that is, when it comes to your connection, when it comes to how you do stuff, here with the intention that you do it, because your intention is very important. Your intention is very important. That's why they are rewarding you. Six of Wands is a reward. You have this, you made it through this, whatever this is, stayed calm, did it with gentleness, ease, and grace, stayed in the eye of the storm. You were the eagle in the eye of the storm, whatever this fake storm is, because I don't think it's real at all. Y'all know the vibes. Your victory, there's the sun is rising on your victory. Okay. What is this slow and steady? Yeah, and this may even be a message coming through. A letter. What is this slow and steady, honey? Ooh, with the slow and steady card, I really do get right here that be careful with your heart. Ooh, okay. Remember, okay, I just said intention, right? And a lot of people do stuff with the intentions of pursuing things and doing things with a dirty heart. Make sure that your intentions are pure. Take your time. With heart chakra energy coming in with that snail, okay? That also, the snail's shell is her bottom, right? This lady's dress, the white part of her skirt is her bottom. So now you're intertwining and integrating this heart space energy in the way that you move with wisdom. Oh, man. This is beautiful, child. What is this slow and steady? The Four of Cups. Take your time. What do you really want? What really allow, and sometimes you have to allow things to come to you. So maybe that's what you're doing as well. You pull back and taking your time and focusing on something else. You remove your focus from certain nouns, and now you know what may be available to you. You don't want that. Okay, Four of Cups, bringing balance and harmony in the way that you view things, because it's the 4664. Lily pads. Lily pads. Okay. Finna go. What is this mystical? Oh, I'm finna say mystical visitors. There it is. Okay. An unexpected visitor that may be coming. There may be some type of light shown on some dark stuff. So this is what I'm seeing. There is a gloom, an old veil. So some of you are getting a new veil, but this is an old veil that other people, you still maybe judge people by this old veil, right? That goes back to what I said about simulations, right? Which simulation are you in? So this is you, somebody coming in, this unexpected person that went through a rebirth or some type of transformation. They're coming in to communicate with you about something. What is this unexpected visitors? They kind of scared though. Three of Swords. Somebody may have hurt you. Did you wrong? Did you dirty? Three of Swords. The Emperor. Maybe they took your kindness for blindness. But we don't play like that over here. Don't take nobody kindness for blindness, because what? You gonna play yourself. Okay? These are new wings. Some of y'all are getting new wings, which can that can be metaphoric, okay? It can be wings can be transportation, travel. Wings can be about, ascension. But it goes with that wide open card. All right. So fire signs, if you made it this far, drop your favorite winged animal. Let's go with a dragonfly, butterfly, or a bird. Baby, no more crying. I'm so excited. Ooh, I try, but I can't fight it. Burn you dressing real close. Hey, JC, what's up, baby? Real up. You're making it hard for me. Baby girl is dancing so yeah. Uh-oh, there we go. It's finna turn. It's a little ghetto something going on. Okay. And now I'm telling you, I ain't finna worry about it because it's been on there. It's going on. Between August and my birthday, it do be a lot going on now, for real. I was telling one of my kids, I was like, look, you got to pay attention. But right before your birthday, it be going down because you are about to be reborn again. So it be probably about the 2 to 3 months before your birthday, it be some wild stuff going on. All right, so let's get into these earth signs. This phone's so old. I love this phone. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Earth signs, what you got for the earth signs, please, honey, and thank you. What time is on there? 47:50. 47:50. What you got for these earth signs, please, honey, and thank you. Sad embrace. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Solitude is the attitude. Magic prayer. Oh my goodness. So earth signs ain't outside right now. Slow and steady under sad embrace. Commitment is under solitude. Under magic prayer is follow the leader. This makes sense, don't it? This is a cute story. All right. So sad embrace can be, depression, sadness, loneliness, fears, worries, just embracing that it is what it is, okay? It's a polarity. Shit gonna be what it is. Learn how to transmute shit, okay? Because whatever this is that you've gone through, I just feel as though it's elevating you, but maybe you don't see it like that right now. Feeling like you can't fly no more, feeling like you can't move forward anymore. This is just too much. This is just this one card. But under that, it's like they are showing you that you need to take your time. You need to pull back. Because with that slow and steady and that sad embrace, whatever it is that puts you in a position of feeling like you lost, like you've been training up for this. So how you feel like you lost, baby? L's are wins, okay? So you ain't did your hair probably. Just sitting up here going through it. And why are you going through it like that? I ain't winning. What is that? Your ankle, your foot. You didn't get a chance to go to something that you wanted to go to. You kept it classy. Be gentle with yourself. Take time to be gentle with yourself, because it's like there's a lot of communication coming through sadness, right? If you are willing to listen and also write it down, because some of y'all may not even remember none of the stuff from when you were feeling bad. You may just remember the feeling of feeling bad, but not the actual information, because sometimes you have to be pulled down and laid out to receive, because sometimes y'all be going too much probably. I don't know your life, okay? 45, 42. No, 45 and 12. Solitude and commitment. So then you have solitude here, being pulled away from the crowd, being pulled away from people, going into a space of reflection, self-reflection, possibly. It really feels like it. And you know what's crazy? You find so much information in solitude, right? I'm talking about real, straight on solitude. You find so much information. It's maybe a gibbous moon. But with this solitude, I really do feel like you are looking at things, your vision is being cleared. There's a different way of viewing things, and I get that from this. Let me show you. See down there at water? Don't it look like a funny mirror, boy? Do I look like a funny mirror, boy? Yeah. In solitude is where you're going to make your commitment. This is like making a commitment to yourself, right? And sometimes you have to pay attention to the people that you interact with and the people that you come into companionship with or what have you when it comes to their commitments. Like, what is their commitment to themselves, right? Because oftentimes that's not expressed and you don't know what they are actually committed to, because sometimes as humans we can assume, okay, and ask questions based on those assumptions. Fuck that. New day, new era. So you want to ask, see? Commitment. I didn't know there was two hands in that card. But you are realizing in solitude what it is that, what does commitment mean to you? How do you commit? But also, what does that mean outside of you, which would be another person? Okay? Because you have a lot to offer. And I do feel, yeah, this is a lot to offer. One of y'all got a lot to offer. Someone may even be making some type of vow that they will allow themselves to be in a traditional relationship. No harm, no foul. All right. Then you have magic prayer and follow the leader, which makes sense because when you pray, you are also asking for information and guidance, but you are also asking whatever the thing in particular that you are praying about. But not only that, it's like allow yourself to be led, guided, instructed, moved forward. Here, this follow the leader is showing that the things that whoever this leader is, all right, whatever y'all call them, the creator, source, God, okay? This follow the leader is putting you in a space of stability and a new beginning, but you have to make whatever vows that you are taking, it's going to be important to stick to them. This is electrifying, so there's going to be a lot of electric currents running through you. Still go to the doctor, okay? But there's going to be a lot of electric currents running through you. And some of you may have some out-of-body experiences without having to go through the, how people have out-of-body experiences and they be like, yeah, because I got hit by a train and it severed my leg. Nah, ain't nobody going through that. You ain't got to go through that. I ain't talking about that kind right there. But it's not like astral projecting or astral traveling. This is like an out-of-body experience. Maybe it is like astral traveling now that I think about it. It might be. Yeah. Geese are important. The Fae realm is important. Chicks. Not chickens, but chicks. But this is electrifying. Some of you have found a new way to connect that is going to really propel you forward. 3 moving into a 2, creating a 5. This changes everything. This is a game changer. With that follow the leader, the path has already been created. It's been established. Some of y'all are getting so in alignment with y'all assignment and y'all destiny, heading towards that space that you're going to realize something when it comes to your lineage. I get that from this tree with this clock on it. The clock is ticking, horse. All right? The clock is ticking. So you're getting a lot of information about your lineage, getting closer and closer. You may even be in a space where you are moving more into your world tree and they're showing you how to do this and guiding you as well. So y'all going through some really, really spiritual stuff, but you had to go through this sad embrace in order to appreciate all this other beautiful stuff that's coming in. Now with this sad embrace, this commitment, and this magic prayer, this is what's interesting to me. Every time your tears fall, every time you go into this sad, like some of y'all are going into sadness to the point where that's why you can't do that. Just leave people alone. Because whoever this is, when they go into sadness, when they really are hurt, when they really have been betrayed and they did nothing but prayed and did the right things by people, This is where their commitment was tested. And this is where they receive through this electrifying experience that not many people get to experience. So it's really cute. It's really adorable. It's really gorgeous. It's really attractive. It's really that type of time. Okay? They're also showing you where it is that you may have taken some missteps. That's why we reevaluate and audit ourselves on a regular basis, right? That's what the 90-day journey to mindfulness is about, to get you more in tune with where you are going and how you are going, what triggers you, what puts you in a space of having to defend yourself all the time. Because, you know, sometimes you just got to move out of certain situations, move away from certain people, stop doing things in a certain type of way and not do them again. Because once you move to a space where you have been elevated, you can't do a lot of the same stuff that you used to do, like that Bluetooth. Okay? Like, what is going on? I knew better shit than that. Just doing stuff, Chad. What is this sad embrace here for these earth signs, please? 8 of Wands. Got some type of information about something that happened. It came out of nowhere, possibly it was fast, right? But this is also 1, 2, 3. You dodged the bullet. You dodged the bullet, baby. You dodged the bullet, right? What is this? Solitude. Going into a space where you pay attention to your own grass, going into a space where you are taking care of your day-to-day to-dos and what matters most, right? The light is always on in solitude here. The light is always on in solitude, all right? The light never goes out. It's like a light post. What is this solitude here for these earth signs? The Emperor. Inside, like, you may have had a lot on your plate, a lot to do. This is you taking time out. And of course, the Emperor mastered all of the other suits, right? You've mastered so much in the realm that you are in. You made it to the space where you can take calculated risk. But it's also like you pay more attention when you go into solitude, right? There's a lot of protection. Ooh, a lot of protection. We in the earth signs. This is a lot of protection. So, okay. So what they're saying is that this is going to be a gathering, right? And so when the ancestors gather, they gather at birthdays, they gather at funerals, they gather at new babies. Oh, I want to tell y'all something about that. About the new babies. They gather at new babies. They gather at just, you know, holidays and all that. It's a gathering. They come and sit. And I know if y'all been watching me for a while, y'all know back in the day I used to tell y'all, well, I'm pretty sure many of you do it though, but for other people who may not, when you are in celebration, make a plate for that person. Make a seat and a plate for that person, right? That would love to be there, or if it's something that's honoring them, right? All right, so let's see here, honey. Something happened at a club that you went into solitude as well. Maybe you have to give somebody the silent treatment, or go into solitude at your workspace, learning what that means to you, right? Because we always create a meditative space within ourselves that we can call on in an instant to make sure that we don't lose our cool on the wrong fool. What is this magic prayer? Praying from your heart. How does your soul pray? Releasing stubbornness. Like, you name in this prayer what you are releasing, what you can have no. So y'all are really in tune and aware of what it is that you are doing that's not, you know, ain't no good, okay? It's connected to them folks, child. To bad building friends, the sun and justice. This is like automatic with this magic prayer. You go into a magic prayer, ask for justice. You go into a magic prayer, ask for the right thing to be done, right? You go into a magic prayer and ask for information, and you are well received. Okay, thank you. What is this magic prayer? It's light coming from your hair. I don't know. That's funny because I was reading some about I was reading something where someone was discussing Samson yesterday. And that's kind of what it reminds me of. What is this magic prayer? The Star and the Three of Pentacles. This is going to be fulfilled. Whatever this is that you are asking, it will be fulfilled, and it's going to exalt you with this group. So this could be collaboration. This could be that you are connecting with others. This could be what it is that you are working on is moving to the next step as well with that Star card. What is that? A full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. You can hear this. You can hear this. They're saying that you hear this and you heard this, but you're about to hear it when it comes to this prayer, the way that you pray and the way that it moves things. So we do have some people in here that are very strong spiritually when it comes to making things happen, but they don't have any malice, right? Because when you got malice in your heart, who's answering that prayer? You know, trying to figure it out. Who's answering that prayer, child? What is this slow and steady? Ten of Pentacles. Inheritance. Financial reward. Somebody been fighting over it. Somebody been fighting. You got to take your time with this to make sure this is right. Five of Wands and a Lovers. Friends, family, or what have you. This could be an actual inheritance, right? But there's something in the spiritual energy that is causing chaos and confusion. So that solitude and follow the leader is very important because of the way that they are in the fire realm, the spiritual realm, the astral realm. All right. Sometimes you got to let, I prayed about it. It's not for me to handle. Okay. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. This is not for me to handle. All right. And you maybe in a space where there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 or 4 people trying to stop you from getting something. This could just be spiritual conflict. Let's look at it. The Lovers and the Ace of Swords. Communication, clarity, the truth coming out. The Knight of Wands. Somebody may have lied. Somebody lied about a bank account, bank information. Somebody lied about something with banking. Hold on, child. Somebody lied about something. Somebody may have lied about the inheritance, child. I'm surprised they don't have different type of laws for that type of shit. Because it's too wild outside for me. The Five of Pentacles moves into a Four of Pentacles into the Wheel of Fortune. So that's going to be your challenge. All right. So you got the Lovers, the Ace of... I'm trying to show y'all. The Lovers, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Then the 5 moves back to a 4. It reverts back to a 4. You got to be mindful of who you share what with, who you ask information from, who you ask a helping hand, because you have that Wheel of Fortune coming because you are moving in this way. Right? The Five of Pentacles can be changes in finances, health. It can be changes in who you, when you realize and figure out who is for you, who ain't, who can help you and who can't. Because Five of Pentacles is like being left out in the cold, right? And all of the fives have a lot to do with disagreements, basically. Because if somebody leaves you out in the cold, that's exactly what they think about you. Actions over everything. That's exactly what they think about you. And that's fine. Cool. Don't take it personal. Keep it moving, child. So then you got the Five of Wands and the Death card, right? So transformation is coming because somebody is being pulled into a hangman status. This may be someone who... this is someone who... Who do they work for? Shit, aliens, bitch. They work for... Who is this man? It's somebody in this card right here. I don't know if y'all can see him. He right there. He's clear as day, right? Damn, now it look a whole nother way. It changed. Now it look like, okay, so first it looked like, come back. Let me go back to him. He is really gone. Well, whoever that was I just showed y'all is someone that wants forgiveness. But whoever these things are, you're being what does this person work? Somebody screaming? All they do is scream. Ooh, loud. Okay, so this is somebody at a job. I don't know if this is you or another person. I really feel like on this side, this is somebody else. And on the lover side, this is you. That man did not come back. It looks totally different now. You see it? It's like 3 people in that car trying to fit in that one little orb. So anyways, that is crazy. Who is this? They are very argumentative. They have they top rack is their top teeth are big. So this is a grown, I feel like this is a grown man or just somebody that has very mature teeth. That's what we're gonna say. But at any rate, it may have to do with a baby that wasn't born. Child, what is going on with these earth signs? All right, so let's get out of it. Let's go ahead and go back to the commitment because I got to go. Take me a little break. Let me finish y'all a little read so I can take me a little water break. Because they coming up in here strong on y'all read. My nose starting to itch. What is this commitment card? Damn. The 8 of Swords. What is this commitment card? Hold on, y'all. What is this commitment card number 36? The 6 of Swords. All right? So there's some type of commitment that comes in after you go through some type of rite of passage. The commitment itself may be a rite of passage as well. So this could be family, friends, somebody close to you, somebody that, okay. When it comes to the mental and emotional work that you've done, right? First and foremost, you may not be able to find anyone to get to that level, right? When it comes to the mental, emotional work that you've gone through, the things that you've gone through to be who you are, to communicate the way that you do, to not get in your feelings about bullshit, okay? So this communication is coming in after you master this. Boom. Okay, cool. What is this 6 of Swords with this commitment? The 10 of Swords, see? Betrayal, drama, King of Cups in the Chariot. Somebody coming to see you, all right? But that King of Cups in that Chariot can easily be that emotional graduation that you went through. You don't get in your feelings about things. You don't, you know, respond to things that try to, because you can already recognize it. So you don't respond to certain things that try to get you unraveled, try to ruffle your feathers, okay? And that's why, you know, you just got to be like, bitch, find you another bird, hoe, because it's, you know, wrong mark, okay? This may even be that you thought something was over and it's not. 7 of Cups. You may have thought that something was over and it's not. There was some type of confusion when it comes to that. Or maybe you told somebody that I'm not going to be an option, okay? The only options you have are to go play the lottery. All right? It's giving I'm not the lottery. Unless you hit. Boom. You hit on the lottery, that's what that is. The earth signs are what you hit on the lottery. They are the reward. Okay? Because they done did this mental and emotional work that's rare these days. Because we got so many people out here just in, like, their emotions and their mind is off balance. It's like, what is happening? What is going on right now? What is this? Follow the leader. Wings have expanded to cover and protect and to reach new heights with that magical prayer. What is this? Follow the leader. Oh, y'all gonna start seeing stuff shining outside. And ain't no sun. Just don't touch it unless you guide it to. I don't know your life, child. Because everything 2 of Cups. When it comes to this relationship that you are in, divine judgment. Judgment has been called on a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe it's a judgment in a marriage. But in the Page of Wands. And it's somebody making plans. So judgment is here when it comes to this relationship, this commitment, working together, but also balancing out the masculine and feminine energies is extremely important as well. A lot of you may be either going through this transition of this alignment and this shift that a lot of us have been going through. You have to figure out which one is imbalanced, which one is being worked on, which one is being restored, which one is being empowered, either the masculine or the feminine at this time with that Two of Cups. But this is also in a relationship excelling. I do one more last thing. When it comes to this magic prayer and this follow the leader and a relationship, and if this is a new relationship or y'all are rekindling something after what you went through, whatever that magic prayer is, maybe some of y'all got Sierra's prayer. Whatever that magic prayer is, and your commitments to whatever you said that you would commit to, because if you go against the commitment, if you go against what it is that you are instructed to do, of course, you know, it can be consequences and repercussions, right? Boom. So remember that light I saw in her hair was like Samson. So with this follow the leader card, I really do feel like this relationship needs to be, you know, covered, right? So I guess that goes along the lines with both of y'all need to be walking in the same types of shoes. No, let's give y'all some socks. Y'all need to have on the same socks, okay? Because your socks has a lot to do with the connection that y'all have and who y'all both pray to. But they want you to stay under the guise of, you know, don't hand over or discontinue what got you where you are. Okay? Fire signs. So fire signs drop a snail. Because y'all gonna chill for a minute. Take your time, dude. I know some of y'all may not like this little gum chewing, but it's gonna keep happening today. Thank you. Where's my other little spray thing? Hold on. Get 'em, got 'em, rock 'em, sock 'em. Get 'em, got 'em, rock 'em, sock 'em. All right. Got it? Boom. All right, I'm taking a little water break. Ooh, they came up and through here with some earth sign reads, baby. There they go. Yes, that ain't number love, baby. Do you want to do the work? Have you been stressing and frustrated? Would you like information about what work you need to be doing instead of what work you want to be doing? Join us here at the House of Oshun and learn what it is, what will it take? I found out the name of what I be talking about because I don't be knowing sometimes, but I be knowing, like, if you give me all of the materials to build it, I'll build it. Is it called a haram, a harsham, arsham? Where the people come and work on their spirituality, their spiritual practices in a safe space. You know, everybody come out at about 3, I don't know what time. All right, it's time for everybody to come on out their cottages in their house. And what is it called, y'all? Ashram. Thank you, Lady Luck, because, you know, I don't be knowing all that. Ashram. Ashram. Yeah. I really feel like I just need to be living in one of those, but with some real live spiritual people. People that's really ready to do the work. Ashram. That would be so lovely. Being around the... I'll give it to him. Let's get into these air signs, how they daddy did, they mama. All right, so let's get into these air signs, honey. What do you have here? Wait a minute. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Baby, hold on to me. See, I'm a special kind. All right. What information do you have here for these air signs? All right. What do you have for these air signs, child? Check it out. Dragon's Lair. Oh, boy. Solitude is the word of gratitude. Moonlight. Moonlight. Spirit of places under Dragon's Lair. All right. Making a choice is under solitude. Doesn't it make sense? Okay. Education is under moonlight. Somebody's moonlighting. A teacher is moonlighting on OnlyFans. Ain't no problem with it, girl. Get your coin if you can. Hello. All right. So, Dragon's Lair, Spirit of Place. So the Dragon's Lair is about be aware. Because you may have a new beginning and something here is trying to like find your Achilles heel. And you don't get into that. But something may be trying to find what your Achilles heel is, right? And that goes back again into Samson. What is your Achilles heel? Or not, it wasn't his Achilles heel, but that was something that really could cause an issue in his destiny or his purpose, right? So with this Dragon's Lair, somebody has been astral projecting, astral traveling. Somebody just has been trying to see above. They seeing above, like whoever this is looking dimensionally. Whoever this is seeking something in the astral. Child, what kind of shit is this? They seeking something in the astral, but I do get here that the police is waiting for somebody, and that could be the spiritual authorities. I'm a firm believer in the spiritual authorities because apparently the practical authorities ain't caught up with what the fuck the times have come to. Okay? Salem witch trials, we got some real shit going on out here. Get these bitches, okay? But the police is waiting for somebody. They just waiting, sitting and waiting. Cherries and blueberries, fuck lights. Get there may be something that you are in, right? So you are sitting in a space where you are about to go into this solitude, this, the space of isolation. But before you move into that space, you're in this Dragon's Lair. It's like a lot of stuff may be happening. A lot of what should have been right went wrong, and all type because you got a stalker. Chan, motherfuckers ain't got no life. No, for real. Look at this. Coming towards you. So there you may even feel, okay, that something is coming towards you. So you have Dragon's Lair, making a choice, and moonlight in your emotions. Boom, cool. So it's like you have a door that you need to walk through. You have some, like when you walk through this door, another door closes, right? And so when you do decide which door that you're walking through or which path you are taking because the road has been rocky. Okay. Okay, one door is white, one door is purple. So that violet light is a healing light. It is I think it's connected to Saint Germain if I remember correctly. But it depends on what you practice and what you believe in, and because that violet light overall is a crown chakra, right? So you may make a choice to go one way over the other, but I don't think that it'll be a bad decision. It's just that the path will begin to unfold when you make that choice. Cool. Especially when it comes to the decision that you need to make when it comes to this Dragon Lair, because what the fuck is going on? Something about when somebody walks up a staircase, right? This is metaphorical. So how does this trigger you in your mind how is this revealed in your mind? Somebody is walking up a staircase, but all of their steps are being highlighted. Somebody's walking up a staircase, all of their steps are being highlighted. and they leaving footprints, right? Boom. So whether they mean you good or bad is going to be revealed, right? It's very much so part of your process. Whether they mean you good or bad is going to be revealed, because one thing always connects to the other. It is so hard for it not to connect, right? So it's important to remember that. Boom. Okay, cool. Be mindful of ice on a bridge. What is that? Hold on, y'all. We do have the dragon, whatever the dragon, I think we're in the year of the dragon. Porch Daddy told us, right? I think we're in the year of the dragon. And whatever this has to do with the dragon's tail is significant. Whatever is highlighted, like you're gonna see something. I don't know what this Mercury retrograde, if it has to do with revisiting some steps that were taken, some actions that were taken. You're about to see something. You about to see it. Then you have spirit of play, solitude, and education. Taking time out to really create a sacred space and going into that sacred space and studying and learning. Some of you may be going back to school, but there's something that you are meant to do on your own. A lot of magic is coming out of what it is that you are going over, which tells me that it's triggering something, right? It's firing off neural pathways that had been dormant, firing off new neurons, or this is I get a lot of electrifying energy today, period. Okay, when I was outside earlier, I was on that type of time. Oh yes, like, oh, today is a magical day, bitch. Something in what you are writing, what you are presenting, what it is that you are reading or studying has a lot to do with the crescent moon, but it also has a lot to, maybe some of you work with animals, or yeah, some of you work with animals. You may even have been waiting for the fog to settle or the fog to clear. Your sacred space has a lot to do with Lord. Okay, so whoever this is protected by, and some of y'all gonna get this, some of y'all not. I don't know what else to tell you, because I'm not doing a class on this right now. But you are protected on both realms, okay? And the protection on both realms means that, you know, you got a lot of, as y'all like to say, low vibration shit. Whatever, don't get me started. But you got a lot of protection from the lower realms, but you also have a lot of protection from the higher realms here. And there's something about a fog around your lower extremities. Really, your ankles and down are protected. This education, it may have a lot to do. Maybe y'all studying astrology or something like that too. Whatever it is that you are studying is going to bring a lot of light to us. So thank you. I appreciate it. More than likely, you are an ambassador. Okay. The moonlight and the education both have, oh, I didn't even start the clock. The moonlight and the education both have dark. So maybe some of y'all have insomnia, or you get these this information at night, or overall you work at night, you study at night, you are more observant at night as well, right? Something with colonoscopy. Colonoscopy. Somebody may have a hip replacement. It may even be something to do with okay, so this is what they're saying. All right. So what they're saying is there's something that's going to be revealed. Something is being revealed about your digestive system. Something is being revealed about your bone structure, as well as something about your shoulder blades is important as well. And that may be something that you're gathering information on. Or maybe it's just that you're a doctor and you do that type of thing out here in this world and how things connect. Some of y'all may be a traditional doctor, or a traditional healer too. I really would like to talk to some of the traditional healers. All right, so let's start clarifying because I don't know how many minutes this is. What is this dragon's lair, please and thank you? What is this dragon's lair for the air signs? The police is waiting. Like, I don't know if that's if it's actual police or spiritual authorities waiting. This is like being in a, make sure that you're going when you, the neighborhoods or the places that you visit, you pray and ask for protection before you go in these neighborhoods. I don't care if they rich or not, because at this, where we are in the world right now, the ghetto is just showing itself. Ghetto is not a place. Ghetto is just, you know, actions and reactions, okay? Basically, okay? So be mindful of the places that you travel and go to, because there may be a trap set, but this may be in a recent past, though, because of the way that these cars are walking through. A story. So don't take this as, oh, but yes, I'll let it already happen. Because I've had people plenty of times come back and be like, okay, that shit just happened. I thought it had happened, but no, it really happened. Yeah. Because I don't think that people understand how readings work. And plus, these are general. So, you know, it's not personal. All right. What is this dragon's lair, please, for the air signs? Boom, 4 of Pentacles. Hold your horses. Keep shit to yourself, okay? Protect and stand guard, north, east, west, and south, all right? North, I talked about this in the cellar when it was open. I do miss the cellar, okay? If you've been in the cellar for all these years with me, thank you. It had to end, and I was just like, I just can't believe my baby ended. I really enjoyed the cellar. So with that 4 of Pentacles, this is keeping things to yourself, being very mindful of how you do things, creating boundaries as well, keeping strong boundaries here as well. This may even be with that, with me saying, okay, air signs, with me saying that NEWS, right? North, east, west, and south, news, right? Something making the news or in your news feed that you need to protect yourself from. This could also be that some type of scandal or something like that. I don't know. But it's looking real unfamiliar, Grandpa. All right, let me see. What is this 4 of Pentacles for the air signs? And there go the cherries and blueberries. I hear them outside. The 6 of Pentacles, karmic reward. So that may be what it is. Hold your horses and keep things together, because the outcome will be the 6 of Pentacles. All right? Stay vigilant. Stay on task. Stay, you know, on guard. Stay on defense, but don't be defensive. What is this solitude? This may be staying at the house and doing home repairs and all of those things, finding things and enjoy while you are in solitude. I feel like with that ladder, something went only as far as it could go with that ladder, because that ladder cannot reach the top of this house. Okay? And it's a number 13. So this is in solitude. You are getting some type of information. This is the individual. This is you doing things on your own, creating a space to collaborate with the mind, body, and the spirit, as well as the creator source, the most high God, with you going into a space where you are connecting with your star player. Because I'm telling y'all, this is what the second time today that the moon has come out here talking to you all. So apparently I did hear that the Aquarius new moon is boom, you know, I mean full moon. Is it a full moon? Yeah. This full moon is boom, something huge going on, okay? And I also did hear that the end of this week, really the end of this month is going to be wild, but it's how you respond to wildness. Bitch, you be wild by yourself, ho. All right? What is this solitude? Disassociation. Maybe you have to pull back from someone who has a dissociative personality or whatever. What is it called, y'all? 9 of Cups. Go into solitude and find out what you really want, right? Go into solitude and take time out for yourself to plant seeds for what it is that you want right there. 9 of Cups. Because you already walked away from something. You already got out by the hair on your chin, child. What is going on? What is this moonlight here for the air signs? The number 51. What is this moonlight, please, honey? It's a beta in the Knight of Wands. Desires. Taking inspired action under the moonlight. Okay, that could be that simple. But with this moonlight and this Knight of Wands, something is being realized at the core of the moon. Maybe you're talking to your moon people, child. The Knight of Wands is about, you know, slowing down. I mean, not the Knight of Wands itself isn't about slowing down, but I feel like with that moonlight, the moon is slowing down that passion so that you can see something. Or maybe you're realizing what it is that you're passionate about, but make sure that you don't burn out. Or sitting under the moon so that you don't burn out. Now, they are also saying don't let the sun set on your dreams. All right? Don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed or overtaken by emotions. Okay? But you're also remembering what really ignites your fire, what you're really passionate about under that moonlight. Somebody was a belly dancer in their past life, or something about belly dancing. Somebody was a belly dancer in their past life. What is this spirit of place here for the air signs? 3 of Swords. Make yourself comfortable. This is you going through this healing, right? 6 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, 6336. Allow yourself to go into your sacred space, right? Or just finding what home is within as well as around you, wherever you are, because you carry your home with you, okay? Cool. That's why some of y'all be going to them hotels and making that bitch look like you live there, okay? I didn't used to. But now, okay? If I'm gonna be in here a couple of days, I live in here, okay? And we finna make it cute. We need little flowers or something. The 3 of Swords, this is about being healed from whatever grief. It comes under that dragon layer, betrayal, heartache. But also, they are showing you something. They're showing you that it's not a waste. Whatever this 3 of Swords has to do with, which can be, you know, it can be something as simple as grief that has come back from days past, right? And you're sitting in this space, and instead of grieving, find a safe space to just allow yourself to have the good memories about somebody, because it could be that with that 3 of Swords. But that could be heartbreak, right? A lot of information coming through, and the information coming through is making you feel some other type of way. Like, okay, stop the information from coming through. Turn off the phone. What do you call it? I be removing my apps sometimes. Shit, I ain't got time. I don't want a notification from that shit. Oh, excuse me. What is this 3 of Swords? Butterflies in the sky. I can fly twice as high. Take a look. What is this 3 of Swords? It came out of nowhere, child, whatever that is. What is this 3 of Swords, child? That spirit of place has a lot to do with you getting back to you. All right? Some of you are finding out some information about the place that you live, all right? And I feel like it may be the land that the place is built on. What is this 3 of Swords, child? The world, Craig. I told you I still feel like something's happening in the news with y'all. All right, it's going to break your heart, but you got to go find your sacred space, child. And it could be your news feed, right? Your ex put something on a page and it happened to catch you, okay? That's when you go block. I'm trying to see that. Breaking my heart all over again. With that world card, this is a new beginning for you too, though. It's over. The chapter is closed. Maybe you have to really sit with that something is, there's a grand finale with something, someone, right? But with that world card, this is a new beginning, a new journey, a new cycle, okay? Something is cycling out. So now you have a choice to make once you get to this space. What is this? Make a choice here for my beautiful. And you're greeted. You're greeted. You're greeted. You know what? The same way that we graduate, ascend, and spiritually expand, right? If we go to these new levels, we work our way through all the major arcana in the tarot deck. Each level that we go up, and we are about to move into a new beginning and all of these things, right? So you're being greeted as if like you have literally crossed, transitioned, right? And in those transitions, depends on where you are being transitioned into, you are greeted by, when you make choices, right? There's teams, new team members, new warriors, new spiritual warriors, new guides, it's a new team. So you get a new spirit team, right? And the spirit team is greeting you at the door. And it depends on which direction you go, right? They are greeting you, child. You can either take the mystical path or the path, the yoga. This is like, yogis are mystical, but I think that, let me see. What is this? You go through this door, this path. This is a path of wisdom. This is a path of love. This is a path of higher awareness and a lot of mastering here. So, okay, thank you. So this other door is also a good door, but it may be a different route, a different way of existing. It's up to you. This is your free will. You can either go the solo route and take your team with you, or you can go this way where there will be a number of people that come in to assist you in a different type of way. Because regardless, people are going to be in your life. Regardless, you got to go to the store, don't you, whore? Okay? Excuse me, y'all. They done came up in here to show some love, and it's just a lot going on. A lot of spiritual upgrades. A lot of them. And see, that's the thing, because even when people don't work the way that we work or go through things the way that we go through, they may call it something else, or they just may feel like, I don't know, I think I'm losing my mind for a minute. Right? And they go out into the world, and that's when we get, all these weird stories popping up here and there about people that are not, I just got a lot of heat. That was a warm sensation when I said that, but I don't feel like that was good. I mean, I feel like the warm sensation was good, but I don't feel like what I was about to say about people losing themselves, out here, and people are like, I would have never expected for them to do that, because they were going through something which can look like postpartum depression, which can look like bipolar, which can look like just, temporary mental insanity. They don't know how to go ground and get themselves together and know when they are imbalanced. Like, no, I'm off today. I'm off today. So let me move according to what's imbalanced, what's off, what I'm not, because you could tell when something is off, and it's like, something ain't right, right? And then you go to the corner store or something like that. You go to the corner store and the people are responding to you like something ain't right. Like, okay, I'm not going to take nothing personal today, because what the fuck is going on? Okay? Y'all going to have a lot of signs and synchronicities that go with this, but I don't think they're going to be it may not be numbers. This has a lot to do with the activity of animals. This has a lot, and I have learned here in the past few months that the animal activity is more important to watch than the human activity, because so many people are caught up in all these different simulations. They're caught up in all these portals of communication or portals of consciousness that you don't want to interact with some people, because it's like, bitch, no, I'm not going to be pulled into that, right? It's like a vortex. I'm not about to be pulled into that, right? But the animals, because they haven't been as tainted. Now, that's not to say that some animals aren't, right? So they may come in animals. Okay. What is this making a choice for the air signs? The devil. Don't be tempted. All right, so you want to stay connected like a Rolex necklace. Don't be tempted. There may be some type of temptation comes from that devil's lair, dragon's lair. So you got in your emotions, some manipulation. So there may be some type of temptation, some type of manipulation going with the emotions, because those cards are in the emotions, in the water energy. Dragon's lair, making a choice, and moonlight. So someone may be trying to tempt you to make a choice that isn't right. And this is what I'm gonna say. Like I told y'all earlier, either one of these choices is still going to lead you to your destiny, right? But sometimes there is some hiccups that come with one choice over the other, right? Boom. It doesn't mean that you made a bad choice. It just means that, okay, you made a choice to experience another kind of challenge or something like that, right? To refine you. This is what I'm getting with this temptation coming in here like this. Somebody is waiting for the right time to tempt you, get you to make a choice, get you to either make a choice or not make a choice, right? Boom. And what we learn from that type of thing is when we are tempted by some type of lower vibrational happenings, it doesn't have to necessarily be a person. It could just be you and your connection to the flesh world, right? The carnal world. It could be you connected to that world to where you make decisions based on that, right? So you may have a path that you know is of light, you know is of love, you know it is, and you're in alignment with your assignment, but it splits off and it's like, which direction do you want to go? Which direction will you go? And one path may be easier for you to make money, but the other path, it may take you time to make some money. So it's like it depends on you and how you move through that, because the path that takes you into this space where it may be a little hard, this is metaphorically, a little harder for you to easier for you to make money, even though it's still in alignment with your assignment. There will still be consequences and repercussions, because you have to ask, like, if I get it that fast, then what is it for? What do I pay my soul for that, right? So either way, you're gonna win, but it's like there's some type of temptation that's trying to come in and get you to make a decision. Maybe it's like getting you to make a decision ain't got shit to do with these two choices. Oh, Pooh, I love you too. What is this education? 5 is a 3 moving into a 5, creating an 8, right? So you are gathering information, you are learning, you are studying, you are paying attention to what you need to pay attention to, okay? Doing the things that you need to do. Some type of message comes through, because look at this stork. Like maybe some of y'all got a spirit animal that's a stork, but the stork has a lot to do with messages, right? A new baby or something like that. Maybe some of y'all are OBGYNs or something like that. But look, that 3 moving into that 5, this what you are doing is going to be something life-changing. It's powerful information that you have here. Look at this, King of Wands and the 7 of Swords. Maybe that's the person that lied, tried to betray you, or tried to, what did they lie about? Let me show you. The 7 of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Strength card. Somebody lied. Somebody tried to say that you are not psychic. Somebody tried to say that you are not a High Priestess. Somebody tried to say that you are not strong. And that goes back to something else I wanted to say earlier, but I forgot. Chad, fuck a bitch that lie. Liars are cowards. One more shuffle. We finna go to the water signs. What is this education here for these air signs? Look, this stork remind me. I had put a post up on Instagram earlier when I went to the lake to go, you know, just chill. I didn't even take no sunflower seeds for my grandchildren, my godchildren, which are ducks. Okay. And I started singing, and they just came and perched up on different little, it was 6 of them perched up on different stones that was sitting up at the lake, at the water. I put it on Instagram, but that's what he reminded me of, because I just was going to go chill and just be in the flow of all that water. And they just stood there like, I bet. What is this education here for? What is this education for air signs? Child, come on. I know I've been on here too long. The Page of Swords. You can't use it till you learn it. 8 of Wands. Your spirit is going to be lifted in this, yeah. And there may be communication coming in, somebody trying to, you know, say something or whatever. Check all of your tires. Check everything on your vehicle. All right, because some of y'all are getting on the Chariot of Ascension as well, which still is a vehicle as well. And you have to be mindful when you are going on that chariot, which is the Merkaba, right? You have to be mindful of how you hop into certain spaces, right? That's why a lot of people bring stuff back with them when they be meditating. Because, you know, it's always somebody or something that wants to try to attach to parts of you that you are not you're not consciously aware of, that you need to be working on. So somebody's always looking for a way to attach to something, right? That's how a lot of people get played when it comes to not seeing people for who they are straight off the bat. Straight off the bat. Because that Five of Swords is like somebody that wants to win at all costs, argumentative, begrudging, maybe some kind of communication coming in from somebody that's like that. They want you to keep your eye on the prize. You do not have to raise your sword. Look at how the sword is sitting there. It's always going to be there. You always will have a word to say, but you need to stay in a space of learning, gathering, and paying attention to what you need to, basically. Because that's how it works too. All of a sudden people want, oh, let's go do brunch, girl. No. Or how people do, knowing I like to eat. Call me talking about, I'm hungry. Baby, you hungry by yourself. Excuse me. Baby, you gonna be hungry by yourself. I'm not finna do it. I'm hungry. Let's go. What did you eat? Or when people say that, what you eat today? Child, nothing. I don't know. Trying to get me to go somewhere and eat, and I got other stuff to do that I can't discuss with you. Because you can't discuss everything with everybody. You got to let, you know. And oftentimes you learn more about people when you don't discuss every damn thing. All right. So air signs, drop a call because you checking your tires. That's all I'm going to say about that, because there was a lot going on in that read. All right. Last but not least is water signs. Thank you. All right. What information do you have here for these water signs? Flag on spirit. If y'all didn't get the relationship information that y'all wanted. Okay. I think on the one side got some type of information about a relationship. What you need to know. What do you have here for the water signs, honey? Bipolar plant. Check it out. Boom. All right. So you have bone collector. Very wise. Very wise. Protecting treasures. Very wise doing that. Unexpected visitors. Okay. Expect the unexpected, water signs. Ooh, that one hurt a little bit right there. I think I got a 6-pack from that. Education is under bone collector. Under protecting treasure is making a choice. And under unexpected visitors is sad embrace. All right, let me look at these cards to make sure. Y'all got compass, movement, dry desert, and field of dreams. I had to make sure that I mixed those up. Like, wait a minute. So I did mix them up. They just came back out. So maybe whoever those air signs are have water placements, or water is impacting them in some type of way that they need to pay attention to. Because them emotions is something else. Also the imagination, the psychic experiences, the connection with the all-seeing eagle eye, which is Scorpio. Scorpio, but at an elevated space, they are the ego, bitch. They see what they see. Okay, boom. So you got bone collector. This is what's in your emotions, because that's what how we gonna do y'all read too. Bone collector, making a choice, and unexpected visitors. Okay, in your emotions, all right? So you have a lot of information. You may even be someone that people come to bring you a Bluetooth. Ooh, the joke is in the beginning, y'all. Okay. So you have a lot of information here. There's also something to do with numerology that you are connected to, numbers, genetic coding, as well as shells, bones, being surrounded. So there's a hedge of protection around you right here, but there's a choice that you need to make when it comes to this person that's coming back. Maybe someone wants to move with you, live with you. Someone unexpectedly may be putting you in a space of having to make a choice, and they trying to make it seem like it's life or death, okay? Remember the motto, the mantra, okay? Lack of planning on your part does not constitute what? An emergency on mine. Okay? Depends on the circumstances. Then in your spirit, in your go energy, right? What it is that you have come here to do or how you are coming to experience things. You have education, protected treasure, and sad embrace. Okay? Somebody probably stole something from you. Yeah, somebody probably stole something from you, or you learned something about what you thought was protected wasn't, right? All right, so 39, 35, 45. 45 and 35, 39. I really do feel like you are going to see something or learn realize something ahead of time with that education. Like this is a gathering of information. This may be study again, right? Cool. But I feel like with this that you are researching or reading or what have you, it goes with how to protect yourself more, how to protect your treasure more. Some of you are, beefing up your practices, also protecting yourself from stormy weather, stormy situations. Sparrows have something to do with this, as well as magic mushrooms, and also the dry season. The dry season. So if it is a dry season, because everything is like the tide, it comes in and out, right? We have seasons, winter, spring, summer, fall, all of the seasons, right? But you are realizing something and recognizing something about the water, the water in heaven. The water is in heaven. I don't know if it's like the water is in heaven, okay? Excuse me. You're connecting to, some of y'all may be connecting to Atlantis then. Yep. Maybe some new light codes that you are using to protect things as well. I don't know what this is going on, what these water signs got going on, but they are water signs though. Okay? Some of you may have put your crown, you removed your crown to protect something. That ain't how this goes. That's backwards. You make sure that your crown is on right so that you know that it is, whatever this is that is protecting the information that comes through, you'll be able to do it with your crown on. Because what? Better figure that out. Nah, keep your crown on. Don't take your crown off for nobody. Why would you do that? Who does that? So let's start clarifying, because that was just a 1-2 intro. What is this new wisdom, new beginning, this new insight here with the bone collector? What do you have here for the water signs? I'm telling y'all something. Y'all so wise that y'all escaped a burning building. Some of y'all so wise that there is something that it either has or it is on the brink of destruction, and you already saw it, you knew it, and you just have that type of wisdom about yourself. And it's like, here something comes through, and this is a hedge of protection too. This is fire around her head, but this is fire with some type of coating. I don't know if this is DNA coating, but this is some type of coating that is surrounding you and protecting you while this volcano is erupting back here. Many lives, different faces. The same life, but different faces. Some of you may be in a space where you return to finish something. You return to finish something that you promised to do in a past life. What is this, bone collector? This bitch out again. The Emperor. You are in charge. I'm in charge. Okay, we're tearing it. You are in charge. I'm in charge. You are in charge. And it's like you have gotten into a space where your divine masculine energy, maybe it's somebody that you are dealing with, who knows? But your divine masculine energy is on point, and you may even have a stoic type of feel to you. It's hard for people to really read you in the way that they usually read other people, or it's hard for people to determine how exactly it is that you do what it is that you do, or something like that, because you're the bone collector. Like, you're the one that people come to figure out this stuff. Like, what are you doing trying to figure that out with me? Like, go away. Baby, go put on your shoes, finna go. Yeah. What is this protecting treasure? That thing is still off a little bit. What is this protecting? Okay, we back. So that protecting treasure is the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups has a lot to do with you protecting your feelings, right? Anytime you are feeling some type of way or going through despair or distractions when it comes to the emotional realm, you are really very much so embracing things for what they are, right? But they said again, don't take your, hold on, y'all. Don't remove your crown for nobody. Don't remove your crown for nobody. Okay. So with that Five of Cups, this is like protecting your feelings, right? Okay. So a lot of people will be coming to you crying about all types of stuff, and you really need to guard yourself at this time. That's what that is, because you got that umbrella over you and it's raining on that umbrella. Then you got that Five of Cups, which is emotions, right? You may have a lot of people like, I don't know if y'all are like this, but I know for me, for a long time, I would not do readings when the moon was in a water sign, because water signs were it's just a lot that happens with imbalances, and people be mad and frustrated and be ready to do stuff, and it be in the water. It used to be in the water moons, right, back in the gap. So maybe that's what you may need to do, is find out what it is that pay attention to the pattern of when people really be tripped out, right? Or when this person that you are dealing with really be tripped out. It may be your boss, right? With that the Emperor, it may be your boss. It's buffering again, Didi. It's not doing it over here. All right. What is this unexpected visitors, please? For the water signs. A lot of, like, with that Five of Cups, I really feel like a lot of people want to make you heavy, right? You got to be mindful of this, too, because a lot of times people want to release, they want somebody to talk to and rant to and vent to. But oftentimes, you got to ask yourself, like, would you hold a space like that for me, bitch? Because what is going on with this Five of Cups? Look at all this spilled stuff. It may be two people in particular. So this is you getting your grounding, your footing. What is this unexpected visitors, please? The Wheel of Fortune, all right? This is something that is destined to happen, all right? So something is destined to happen with this number 41 and this Wheel of Fortune. The 41 is a 4 moving into a 1, creating a 5. This is something that's shaking up things for you here, and this is like a new perspective, a new way of doing things. It may be someone who is very confused, maybe one of your options, okay? Because y'all do be scantroning. So maybe one of your options that's coming through as well. But I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, this is something that's destined to happen. This is something that they said something. They're saying unapologetically so. Unapologetically so. Unapologetically so. So it's kind of like when you get a blessing or something like that, right? Maybe this person's coming to bless you. Something that you've been waiting for, somebody that you've been waiting to communicate with, somebody that's very logical, upright, someone who is very much so, maybe they're ex-military or ex-clergyman with that King of Swords, or a teacher, philosopher, something like that. This is part of the plan, they said. This is part of the plan, unapologetically so. What is this education? Eight of Wands and the Page of Wands. Some of y'all learning some new magical practices. Also, you are in a space where you are excited about what this is that you are learning. And some of you may be in a space where you can't wait to communicate what it is that you are learned. Well, you need to, test it out first. Okay. Thank you. But with this Page of Wands and this Eight of Wands, maybe a message coming through about some of your studies or your maybe you already got your degree and getting a message about work or something like that, an opportunity. Eight of Wands is an opportunity coming after that Wheel of Fortune, because when the wheel is up, it's not just one day, one thing, right? That's why we enjoy every day like the Wheel of Fortune is up. Even when the Wheel of Fortune is spent around and it's like ain't nothing good happening. I've been praying and I've been, doing my devotion and I've been really just trying to make it right and waiting for some change and blah 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 blah, right? You still got to stay in the space of no matter what, no matter what, I'm not giving up. No matter what, I'm gonna smile. Even if it take a while, like for real, for real. Eight of Wands, that's communication. This could be travel as well. Exciting adventures that come with education. All right, some of y'all may be learning something about foreign travel, foreign exploits. I don't know what y'all got going on. Not my business. What is this making a choice? Number 30. 30 is when that light bulb goes off. That's when you really feel like, okay, that's a rite of passage in itself. 25 and 30. It's other numbers ahead of that, but 25 and 30 are really like rite of passage numbers, right? 45. But I just feel like a light bulb going off when it comes to a choice that you need to make. And it's going to be very much so rewarding financially. In the practical sense, it's going to be very rewarding because you made this choice. What is this making a choice for these water signs, child? The Hermit. All right. You are connected like a Rolex necklace. You know that you don't want to make any more choices that will make you hurt yourself with that Three of Swords. You ain't trying to hurt yourself. You stand independently so with that Nine of Pentacles. Here, you may be the King of Pentacles in your own right and having to balance out your priorities to keep you from being into an anxiety fit. Okay, it's time for transformation and it will happen, but I feel like right after you make some type of transformation or go through, and that's the fucked up part, but it does happen with that Death card and the Devil coming right behind the Death card. Something about the Devil is in the details, but also with that transformation and that Devil, you going through some type of transformation, and I feel like it has to do with your finances, right? Or the way that you view your finances and the work that you do and how you balance out your everyday to-dos and how you protect your treasure as well as embrace the good, the bad, and the ugly, because it strengthens you. Learn how to use all bad shit as a good shit. Who? All right. But with this Nine of Swords, there may be some type of confusion. Don't let nobody and nothing, because you got this transformation coming in after this Nine of Swords. So you may feel uncomfortable, don't know up and down, don't know which direction to go, what's happening, who's happening, why is it happening. You may be in a space where you just don't the fuck know, right? So they want you to still continue to move forward and let, bury things that need to be buried. This may be proper burial, properly burying things, letting it go, letting it be handled, right? And oftentimes when it comes to the dead, burying the dead, that also has to do with not going back and forth with people. Allow them to karma gonna happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, you ain't gotta say, yeah, bitch, you gonna get yours. Just know like they will. Just continue to do what you got going on. Because with that Death card and with the Devil coming behind it, trying to tempt you with some type of communication. All right. And it's really trying to prevent you from getting to this. All right. Because this is a journey. So when something, there may be an argument at a funeral too. I'm just letting y'all know, bitch, don't get caught up in there. It be so crazy at them funerals, child. Don't do that. I don't go to funerals no more. But that's going to be a no. But this is the Death card, which has a lot to do with transformation, a rebirth, right? But when you are reborn, this bad building friends tries to come in, right? And cause issues. They may be messing with your mind. Like this may be people saying stuff and steady trying to trigger you. These are triggers with words, right? But you also have to be mindful of the part that you play in certain stuff and the decisions that you make and the things that you choose to respond to. So this is the Devil trying to twist up words and shit like that to keep you from this. This is your resurrection. The Ace of Wands is your resurrection. This is vital force energy that comes through. This is a renewed spirit. So this motherfucker coming in, right? Whether it's just something that, you know, something that had you in bondage before that's coming and showing its face to see if you still there. And I feel like it has to do with your mind. It has to do with your words. It has to do with air. It could be that something triggers you in a song. And you're like, yeah, I'm finna stop by this motherfucker one more time. Like, no, do not pull no pop-up. Don't pull no drive-by. Because y'all need to stop pissing off me and my spirit guides. But yeah, that's just something coming in when you make this choice to try to keep you from going further. Always remember that sometimes, depending on, you know, just because you make it through trials and tribulations, challenges and discord, you know, distortion, distraction, all of the D's, right? Defragmentation, whatever the D is, right? You make it through all the D's. On the other side of that is a lot of beauty, is a lot of, you know, things for you to enjoy in a space of gratitude. That does not mean that things won't still present themselves, because we got to remember there's still residual energy, right? And they're always looking for some type of way to get in where they fit in to try and block you. They do not sleep. They never rest, okay? And remember that even if you pay attention to people who have like a promiscuous spirit, people who have any type of connection to lower vibrational energies, right? People who have strong connections to lower vibrational energies, they themselves don't get a lot of rest. They either get not a lot of rest or a whole lot of rest. It just depends, because you got to know that that's what the person is for real. Because the ascension process can be with not rest and a lot of rest, right? So it's the polarity. But it's like evil people just don't get no rest. They don't want to sleep. They wake up thinking about evil shit. They go to sleep thinking about evil shit. The group chats, right? They always in the group chat trying to figure out what's next, what's up, and how that goes, and all that shit there, right? It's a group chat where negative energies get together and try to make some shit happen, communicate. Yeah, like that. So yeah, just ask that your eyes are always on what they need to be on, not what they don't need to be on. Your steps are guided. Whatever incantations that you use for that, affirmations that you use for that, whatever it is that you use to move beyond, right? Because once you go through a resurrection, being redeemed in whatever way, right? A rebirth, right? Allowing old parts of yourself to really be buried, right? Old connections to be buried. It's always done. It's been buried, baby. Got a tombstone on it. I take a couple of flowers over there, but bitch, I don't talk to it. You know what I mean? It's like that, right? Because sometimes people do like to visit the grave site, and it's like, why are you trying to visit the grave site? They be trying to visit the grave site of something that they buried because a part of them wants that back. That's why you got to make peace with stuff as you go. Because no, I'm telling you, the Four Agreements is one of the biggest, the Four Agreements, and what is the other one? Damn, it's by Eckhart Tolle. But it's so much information out here, right? You got to find what you're in alignment with and live and find the laws that govern you. Because with the Four Agreements, it's about, no expectations and no attachments, right? So that way anything that's taken from you, it's like, so I'll just get better. Like, figure it out. The fuck? When it comes to making a choice, you will get a light. A light being, a light spark, a light. It's a light. It looks like a lightning bug, but it's not. Because you'll know that it's not a lightning bug. But there's some type of light that is going to guide you to the choice that you need to make. So that you won't be tricked off your square. What is this sad embrace? The Tower. Something you were holding on to. I just said that too. The 4 agreements, 5 agreements, whatever you want to do, okay? You may have a tower that hit, right? And it may be that, this is something that was, I don't want to say expected, but, it can either go one way or the other. It happened out of nowhere. Something happened out of nowhere. And it's like, okay, cool. What's the next move? What is this Tower? It's a catalyst. The 8 of Cups. Because if you don't walk away from it, you're going to... That's all that is. I'm telling you. We learn. Either you going to... This is like Saturn. So maybe Saturn is sitting heavy and doing something in your chart. Somebody up there with the Bluetooth speaker. But with that 8 of Cups in that Tower, either you walk away or you're going to be dragged away. Figure it out. Figure it out. Go figure it out now. Or just allow yourself to be in a space with, because I know for me, I did my prayer last week and I was like, whatever is not for me, whatever I need to see. Anybody that don't mean me no good, if I need to see it, let me see it. Let me see it. Let it be shown. Child. Either you walk away or to be pulled from you. Okay? What is this making a choice? I'm finna go. The 9 of Wands. Don't make no decisions coming from a hurt space. That's gonna be important for you. Don't make no decisions coming from you. Don't make any decisions coming from a hurt space, right? Don't say yes to people because you feeling good, right? You want to make logical decisions. It's very important to make logical decisions. This may be Chiron doing something in your chart too. Because I think Chiron retrograde is here. I don't even remember. I do like Chiron. It's the Wounded Warrior. I do like Chiron. But don't make choices from a hurt place, a hurt space. Okay, don't do that. That ain't what that is. All right. Give me, what is this 9 of Wands? Told you, get out your feelings and see things for what it is. Don't allow yourself to be confused, right? Don't make a choice allowing yourself to be confused because somebody did this, that, and the other. The 9 of Wands is the Wounded Warrior, right? So that means that you battled some things, you went through some things, but get out your own way. This may be a number of options that are available to you, but only 2 of them matter that you have to really choose from when you weigh the pros and cons. Cool. The 7 of Cups also is about you evaluating and auditing your emotions, right? You got to make a choice to really do the self-work. Because here's the thing. I know with what I do, right, to help people. I know with what I do to help people, I've had people try to say, I'm very mindful of what I allow people to say to me. Very, very much so, because you're not about to, because sometimes people be trying to plant seeds. Bitch, I'm talking about this garden here is being tilled all the time, bitch. We is pulling weeds. So, but you got to be very mindful of what it is that you allow people to say to you, right? Because with the 7 of Cups, it could easily be that there's some confusion in choices that you have, and it's not based on you and your purpose and you and your destiny. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be very mindful of that. Know what is yours and what is not. What is worth it, what is not. That's what I was going to say, y'all. With self-help. So I would tell people, you know, I'm a practitioner of intuitive coaching and consulting. I remember one time I had went somewhere and this dude was like, I guess he called himself trying to make fun of me saying that, okay? Because I stand on it, and I'm going to say it very boldly and very proudly, because just because you don't know what an intuitive is don't mean that your mama don't. So your mama didn't tell you because she don't like talking to your ass, okay? But that's neither here nor there. So when people try to say stuff like, oh, water signs, drop 1 cup, because you only got one choice to make. You ain't got to go through all this other stuff. Drop 1 cup. 1 girl, 1 cup. Okay? Now, when people try to say, real quick, I'm finna go. When people try to demean a choice that you've made in your life, okay? That's like when people be like, I don't like, when people, it's so many of the same arguments on the internet just cycling, right? I don't like women that wear weaves. Okay, cool, bitch. Don't date them. Okay? Make sure that you tell your mama, your sister, your cousin, and people close to you, because, like, why would you tell people that, right? That part. So it's like, you got to be mindful of who you let talk to you, especially when it comes to your purpose and how you out here moving. Because that's like saying something about, you know, and all the times it comes off in the guise of people try to be helpful. Some people real, some people ain't. Some people fake because they can't. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be mindful out here. That's all I'm saying. Use your logic and your better judgment, child, because you don't need nobody to confuse you on the direction that you're going. and maybe there's a restraining order on the way that you're supposed to do stuff, and you ain't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? And somebody coming in trying to trick you off your square and shit, tell you all kind of shit, how you doing all type of shit. Maybe get your bitch ass on, okay? Because sometimes you got to tell people, I'm not built like that. You know what I'm saying? And for me, when I say stuff like that, because I do talk in colloquialisms, okay? That's my language. Since, you know, I don't know what my original language is. My language is Ebonicals, okay? People like to make fun of Ebonics and shit, bitch. And I don't need to talk to you, hoe. Fuck you, okay? I know how to code switch when I want to, right? So people try to tell you all kind of stuff. Oh, that's so ignorant. Well, aren't we? Shit, bitch. You better tell these hoes. Don't let nobody come and try to tell. I don't know, that card pissed me off right there. Somebody trying to come and tell you that you making the wrong decision or trying to guide you, and it ain't in agreement with what you heard the Most High say. Your star player ain't saying nothing like that. Yes, I gotta tell people, let me meditate on that. Because usually I value your opinion, but I know sometimes people can get tricked off their square. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when they get tricked off their square, they can kind of trick you off yours. You know what I mean? That's why you still have to do the work. That was the other thing I wanted to say. You still have to do the work yourself, regardless if you see a therapist, counselor, whoever. You still are responsible for the work. You still responsible. You still have the duty. You still have the clarity that you need to move forward. Your assignment is for you and you alone. Okay, ho, you need to figure it out. Pissing me off. You better figure it out. People come along, they're supposed to help you and stuff like that. I don't know, man. What y'all got going on? But that child with that sad embrace, your feelings hurt because something happened that you're supposed to have walked away from. And when you get on the other side of it, you're gonna understand that you're supposed to walk away from the 8 of Cups and the Tower. It didn't mean you no more good. Get your ass up and gone, okay? Take the Bluetooth speaker with you. I need to drop me a couple of cucumbers in this, okay? But yeah, y'all gonna have to get on up. Tell us about that water bottle. What about it? Y'all think this is a water bottle? This is at the stove. Y'all know I like, what else? What about this water bottle? Susu in here. It's a water bottle, y'all. Get at the stove. Them hoes ain't sponsoring nothing. Okay? They ain't sponsoring not a tata around here. Okay? He says cute. She says cute. Baby, it's at the little stove. Okay? They got a little barcode. Go get the shit. Cause what? Okay? It do taste refreshing. It remind me of the Boxcar Kids and the imagination of my childhood when I used to just think about when they were drinking from the spring. It remind me of that. When I drink it, the imagination, the things that I would think that went on with the way it was so descriptive to the point where I was really in that atmosphere. I really thought I was a Boxcar Kid. So refreshing. It's so refreshing. It's what I'm living for. Okay? Get it together. Be careful what you ask for. Excuse me. Sign is clearing. Be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. And then what you going to do with it. Okay? Did I tell the water sign drop 1 cup? Look at Susu. Ooh, Susu. I need to inbox you about something real quick. I probably won't now that I done said it. You're welcome. Hey, Sid. The Boxcar Kids was one of my favorite series books when I was a little girl. Because I want to live like that. I think they ran away from home, though. Because, you know, I don't feel like I know these people like that. Okay? Not a big deal. I told y'all that. Sometimes you don't feel like the people that you were born with is really your people. Like, I don't know. Shit kind of iffy, you know. Kind of swing, the pendulum swing on that. Okay? Because you got some good times in there. But it ain't even necessarily just the good times that you have with your family. It's just like something is off. Like, something is different. I don't think this the right ones. I told my sister that when I was little. I was like, I really think I got some rich families. But that's when I was like 5 or 6, when I was like really on some, I don't understand why we can't have what we want. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's, you know, it's, I don't understand it. I did not understand it, but I love the boxcar kid because I'm like, that's how I would live. And that's the irony of it, right? I got a rich parent that lives somewhere else that in my mind, and she just dropped me off. She gonna come back and get me, okay? It was mostly a mother because, you know, the experience with the father made it where I don't even know if I should have one of them, okay? My stepfather, A1. My father, I don't know what to tell you. But Boxcar Kid is the opposite of what I said. My real family, my imaginary family, I don't know, man. I don't think it was imaginary. I don't think that was imaginary. I don't think that was imaginary friends, family, housemates. I really don't think that was imaginary. Because ain't no way. I just don't understand. Communication. What makes sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you not know this? How do I know this and you do not know this? It don't even make sense. Okay? Middle child issues. This don't even make sense. Like, how is it that I don't understand it? That don't make sense. This I don't know. We need blood tests. Okay? We need a blood test. But the Boxcar Kids really took me to a space that I like being in. That was one of the only sets of books aside from Amelia Bedelia. Boxcar Kids, Amelia Bedelia. Who else would I like? Because I like books that were in series. Like, keep the story going, bitch, okay? Because I don't want to read the same story over and over again. Please give me some more to read. Keep the story going for me. Like that. Sometimes, if the family ain't in tune in that way, that's the thing, Golden Phoenix Rise. I ain't seen you in a minute. Golden Phoenix Rising Tarot said when you're a medium and a child, sometimes they target you. It's not even just that, because you know your life path. A lot of people were born in a family of narcissists, or just a family that was like, if they can't destroy you, if they can't destroy you before you are a certain age. If they cannot destroy you by the time you are 12, mostly, right? But if they can destroy your ass before 7, that's better, okay? Before your adult teeth come in, if they cannot destroy you before the age of 7, or we're going to say 12, okay? When you have sovereign authority over yourself, is about 12, they say. But if they can't destroy you with what you born into, then it comes, that's why it comes in all these other areas and places, right? It comes from all these other people. Because you got to pay attention to when you don't get along, I'm going to say get along, because it's really not just necessarily get along. It's really like a different spirit. These are different. The spirits are different. They don't connect the way that they possibly should to grow as a unit, right? So when you, like she said, you targeted, but you targeted from birth, right? So like that Pluto, I think it's Pluto and Scorpio, a lot of the parents that we had were born in back in, I think, the 50s and 60s. 40s and 50s and 60s, something like that. It's a certain time frame. And so with being born into those spaces, and if you can make it on the other side of those spaces, you learn how to maneuver in this world, right? Because a lot of the stuff that we go through, The older that we get, we realize it's connected some type of way. It's a string and a string of connection, or according to a certain spiritual energetic realm that has to do with either people are for you or they are against you. You begin to learn it so early, right? Even though sometimes you teeter-totter, right? Because we still got to learn, we still got to live, you know, we still got to provide a space for the growth, which has to do with we may still have to deal with, choose to deal with certain types of people that may seem as though they are stringed or connected to certain energy realms. And oftentimes when they come in our presence, we activate them and initiate them in a certain type of space where they know that to be around you or to be in your energy, they cannot operate in the energy in which that you have left behind, which for me has a lot to do with my family. But that's neither here nor there. Nancy Drew. I ain't heard of none. I've heard of Nancy Drew before. I ain't heard of Calvin and Hobbes. Yes. She said, I don't know if it's a woman or not. It feel like a woman. Narcissistic family systems and ancestral patterns. Yeah, that's why we're doing the ambassadors of the bloodline, because the ambassadors really got to, you know, come on and do they one too. Because when you find the link, you find the you know that you are linking the chain, and to keep any links from connecting to you in the future, right? And you can also heal links from the past too. A lot of them probably ain't here no more. You can help them heal and help them to ascend because they got so much work to do over there. But when it comes to those ancestral patterns and all that, you go all the way back to your family crest. And when you go back to your family crest, you realize how far back this shit really goes. Because oftentimes you will have 4% of this, 8% of that, and all that right there, right? It got diluted and watered down because of the travels. And so what you learn when you are doing the genetic tracing and going back into that, I'm just telling y'all this because this was something I was at first initially going to discuss at the gathering when I go down there, but it's just a simple one too because I haven't put a full on to do together that I can present to y'all. But you go back, right? So you may have 3% this, 1% that, but when you go back in time, so you get two of the things that you can do, 3 of the things that you can do. The one thing that you can do is get your, if you so choose, your genetics check, right? Your DNA, your blood check for what percentages you have were. If you're gonna do that first. Okay, cool. Because in that genetic structuring that you're gonna find on that, I don't know if they give y'all a piece of paper or slip or something like that, right? This is about humans and the ancestrals. So you get your genetic thing. I forget what it's called, DNA test. I don't know what you call it. Shit, it's about your DNA. Okay, and they show you the percentages and all that stuff. Boom. Okay, cool. You get that. Then you get you can do the ancestral thing or go through your bloodline, and then you can get an Akashic record reading from at least 3 reputable mediums. Get your Akashic records read and write down all of that information and see how it connects as well. But then when you go into the space of finding the link, you get your family crest. Your family crest has to do with the last name of both sides, the mother's side and the father's side. So you go and look into the family crest and you see what all transpired, the best of your knowledge, with that bloodline and that name, because you may not be able to pinpoint exactly who did what, when they did it, and all of this, but you will be able to pinpoint when the names change, the spelling of the name. It's a lot, y'all. That's why I chose not to do this August 24th, because I began to have a lot of information revealed to me about not only the importance of doing this, but you really gonna have to have some reputable, people who really, this is what they do, to contact on different levels of connecting to what it is that you need to know. But you can go all the way back there. Like a lot of people have Masons in their families and people in different sororities and fraternities and all that. I know that's a big deal to a lot of y'all. Cool, whatever. But what I'm saying is you can go back and find out the connection in the name, the connection in the sovereignty in the names, what deals could have possibly been made that you need to renounce, or where some powers are that are stored in that generational line when the names changed, and how it was inherited. Because a lot of slaves got the names of their masters, right? So that's just gonna be what that is, Pooh. I don't know what else to tell you. But oftentimes you get an Akashic record reading and they'll tell you that tell you some things that ain't got shit to do with being a human. And that's gonna be a different type of research and studying. But yeah, when it comes to that pattern and breaking it and making sure that nobody for generations to come don't have to go through that, and you really are leaving a legacy for them to pick up the pieces a little bit, one, two, not too much, but you know, it's a to-do, right? That's some places you can start. Hey, Carpe D's nuts. You can look up your birth name, but where did that name come from? Because when you look up your birth name, that, I mean, you can look at that, that's one level. That's only a level. When you look up the history of the name, and then, well, yeah, look up the birth name. Look up the history of your name and where it came from. But look on the mother's side and the father's side. I'm sorry. I think you were agreeing with me right there. I don't know what I'm, like, I need to stop, right, for real. I'm going to sit my bitch ass down when I get off her. But yes, look up your birth name, your mother and your father's birth name, and walk it backwards, if you so choose. It can be a lot of work, but you also, this is the thing, because sometimes people be wanting to find out all that, but they ain't going to do shit with it. You have to be ready for what is revealed and what action steps you can take, and really commit to those action steps that you are going to take. Because more than likely, if you are meant to go and find out all this information about the past and about what happened and all of that, right? Maybe you, like me and Yatune discussed, some people are scribes, right? Maybe you're just a scribe and you're someone who comes to collect all of that data and have it in a space where people that come behind you are to share with the family and stuff like that. But if it's part of your life path in the sense of your purpose being massive, or your purpose, like say you a doctor and you trying to fight the corruption in the pharmaceuticals, or you trying to fight the corruption when it comes to you know, this money grab that a lot of people in the medical profession are doing, right? So, okay, cool. So you made it in, you got your foot in a traditional sense in the medical space. Cool. And now you are venturing into creating your own practice and what that entails, but you need to find out because you are not on the side of, you know, you got, because you either on the good side or the bad side. Now y'all can look at it in other kind of way that y'all want, because some people be trying to be on the good side but also be doing some bad shit. That's your life, okay? But it's just two ways, okay? Polarities. You either on the good side or the bad side. And so cool. And you realize that you don't want to go into that space, right? Because you really are in your heart a wanderer. You really are in your heart a mystic. You really are in your heart someone who really want to help people, and you don't want to be straight away from that. You remember why you began your medical practice. You remember why you did all them years of school, and you didn't do it just for the money. You didn't do it just to abuse people, right? You believe in karma. Cool. So you got to figure out how can you run a medical practice that will allow for you to bring in what it is that you are strongly, because like maybe you know some new way or practice, like maybe in your past life you were a traditional healer. Maybe in your bloodline you were the first doctor, medical doctor, but in your bloodline there were herbalists. In your bloodline there were natural healers. In your bloodline there were traditional healers from Africa, right? Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so you got to learn how to incorporate that, right? And a lot of people may not have given you a lot of the information because of the technology now, the pharmaceutical technology, because that's still technology. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping when it comes to how to put together these pills and things like that to help people with one thing. And your ass, what Cat Williams said, now your ass got an arm like this, the side effect got your arm like this and shit like that. So you trying to figure out how to create things that don't have side effects and do really help and cure people, but you got to figure out how to implement that in your practice. So you got to go back, right? You got to go and learn all of the to-dos. Maybe you take a bunch of trips over there to go learn from the traditional healers and see how they do things and put things together, and how can you incorporate that here in the Western world. Cool. But you also decide to look even further into it when it comes to what we just talked about your bloodline. Excuse me. And where it all started who was the last person like you? Who was the last person that you possibly connect to when you look into their story? That's power in that. Okay? And that's somebody that plays a huge part in your story, even if they're not living. You know what I mean? Yeah. I forgot where I was going with that, but we went somewhere, baby, because everywhere we go gonna be somewhere. Okay? Everything that we do gonna be something to do. Okay? Like, for real. Yeah. Figure it out. All right, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. I really enjoyed the show. Hey, we in New Orleans next week. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know why I thought I had a whole nother week. And it's going to be next week, okay? So I'm going to see y'all over there. I don't know if I'm going to do a live. I might do a live while I'm down there or something like that. We're going to figure it out, okay? Because you don't know your phone service. Thank you, Didi, for being here. No, I couldn't get into human design like that. Just like I can't get into astrology like that, but y'all be hearing me. If it's part of my path, I'll check it out. But if not, because it came across my desk a couple of times. But I really like the Destiny card system. And I really like some parts of astrology, you know, from what I've learned over the years. But astrology is like something that you got to be called to do. So if I'm called to do it, I'll probably be in my 60s or 70s. And by that time, right? But human design, Okay, bye, black butterfly. It's a black butterfly. Get it together, baby. Get it together. Me either, child. I don't know. Having to deal with humans. Somebody gonna tell me, well, you know, you must be one of them reptilians if you're not human. If I was reptilian, don't you think that I would like reptilians? I don't know. Maybe I'm a different type of reptilian or something. I don't have time to be talking to people about that. Bitch, whatever you think it is. Because the way that you questioning it has a lot to do with what you already think. So why would I elaborate? It is. Like, you ain't got to elaborate on something. Like, why'd you even ask that? Or people with that do you think shit? Like, what do you know? Just gonna tell me. God damn. The fuck? That is so funny to me. Alton Bryce talking about what? I don't know. Baby, I don't know what. Who is what? Like, for real. Why would I elaborate about, like, why? And see, that's the thing, too. Real quick, y'all. Real quick. I finally got me some baby hairs on a little wig. It's been sitting on a doorknob for about 2 months now. I'm like, I am not wearing that wig because I kept looking at it. But yeah, sometimes you ain't gotta explain stuff because it's gonna fall on deaf ears anyway, right? Just think about that for a second, right? Over the years, I've learned from doing these on YouTube, right? All of the information. I shared so much information, right? So much information. Cool. And, right? Some information I went more in depth with than others. Okay, cool. What I learned is no matter how much information that you can possibly give somebody, they still only understand from their perspective. So they only understand enough of the information for them to move forward or be able to communicate. Cool with me. Okay, so that goes back into that. Like, if you're not a human, you must be a reptilian. I must be, because apparently that's the only thing that you know about not being a human. So I'm not gonna elaborate. I'm not gonna go into further detail or whatever. Okay, you know, shit, whatever. We'll get all this out me. All right, y'all. I'm out of this bitch like a bastard boy. I keep on reading y'all comments. I'm not gonna go nowhere. I got to go.